Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. It's actually afternoon here, 12:20 p.m. on a beautiful Thursday here in Portland, Oregon. It's sunny. It's nice. It's cool. Oh, boy. I'm on my last cup of coffee for the day. And there's a cat in a box on the desk. There's always a cat in the box on the desk. Today we're playing Italy. In the last episode, we pieced out with Austria by taking all the border provinces and an extra province, Matamoros, because we had 2 extra war score to use, so why not? It was only worth 2 war score because the development is shit. We fed Bohemia all of his remaining cores, and we gave Taco... Oh, look, you can read Taco Land's name now. We gave Taco Land a couple provinces as well. The next planned war is against Bavaria, where we're going to give this stuff to Taco Land, and we will annex this stuff ourselves. What's our mission right now? Oh, right, annex Oldenburg. I also want to set up Taco Land and Bohemia for annexation, because as soon as we can annex them, I want to get that going. Pomerania has no air. Oh, you want to see the AE map mode? No problem. There's our AE map mode. Commonwealth, 144. Brandenburg, 363. Bavaria, 395. Commonwealth, 144. You already saw that. Ottomans, 119. Austria, 392. Cologne, 216. Great Britain, 45. Scandinavia, 25. Russia, 14. Tunis, 0. Morocco, 0. Persia, 15. That's a lot of AE. That's a lot. But who the fuck would coalition this? Especially when I'm allied to Britain and Scandinavia. Who the fuck would coalition this? You know? Anyway, let us continue in our wonderful efforts to... I guess at this point we're trying to recreate the Roman Empire, huh? Holy shit. We might even have enough time to do it. We might even have enough time to do it. All of our lands are coring right now, so it's good time to get ready for another war. We're not really under any pressure with war exhaustion or manpower. Nothing's a problem. Might want to pay down our inflation a bit, or maybe hire an advisor for it. Yeah, but he's only a +2. It might be worth it to do it anyway. But it's only a +2. It means we're missing out 1 admin point every month. Ugh. It's worth it, because if we don't do this, we're going to have to spend 75 admin points to reduce our inflation by 2. Whereas this guy can reduce our inflation by 2. Actually, it would take him 20 years to do that. Whereas it's a lot less than 20 years to get 75 admin points from a level 3 advisor. I guess the level 3 advisor is worth more. That is kind of strange. This reduction is so small. This inflation reduction is so small from this advisor that it's actually more worth it. Like, it takes less time to get a higher level advisor, a level 3 advisor. That's sad. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Any new choices for rivals? Nope, just Britain. I really don't want to rival Britain. But now we have a border with the Commonwealth. We can start fabricating on his dumbass. Oh, and his allies, Wallachia. I could see that working out. But first, why don't we go ahead and start fabricating on Bavaria over here? Because he's going to... When's our truce up? 2 years. Perfect. See, it was all planned out, right? Let's fabricate on Bavaria. What is this? Baden, yes. Baden, Heidelberg, Pfalz, and whatever this province is. Lose 200 ducats, whatever. Württemberg, of course. Britain's at war with India. Oh, what is this? You're going to call me into this shit, aren't you? The Canadian conquest of Brunei. You're allied to Canada? You are allied to Canada. Great Britain is allied to Canada, everyone. And Canada has declared war on Brunei. Sure, why not? Canada has declared war on Brunei. Canada, you have colonies? I know Brazil has a colony here on Timor. Where is Canada's colony over here? The fuck? Maybe it's a specific province? No, it's just conquest of Brunei. It doesn't say which province it is. Oh, who's this in Western Australia? Malacca! Nice. Anyone in Siberia yet? Nope. Well, whatever. Brunei has colonies all over the place, so it could be they have a colony close to each other somewhere. They both have colonial ideas, so they're able to colonize, but... oh well. British Columbia is doing well. British Mexico is just massive. I don't know why he hasn't declared independence. He should have. 13 colonies, same thing. They've been at 100 Liberty Desire for decades, century maybe. But nope, they're not going independent. Not even thinking about it. All right, Yerevan has cord. Fantastic. I think I'm going to up the fort here to a level 4. No, not a level 2. I want a level 4. There we go. Trapsend as well. In fact, all of the Ottoman forts are going to be up to level 4. Because I just don't want to have to deal with shit over there. Kick the Brits out of France? We'll get there. Huh? Okay, I kind of expected this to happen at some point. I thought it would be Britain, not Scandinavia. Scandinavia wants our trade power. Oh, Scandinavia. You can go fuck yourself. But that's funny. You're funny. You're real funny. Sure, I'll marry Bohemia. It's my vassal. Why not? Oh shit, I still have troops in Austria. Don't worry, Austria. I'll get out of your way. There you go. That's better. I'm no longer intruding on Austrian land. Sovereign Austrian clay. How's Taco Land doing? He accepts Austrian and Bavarian cultures, which is great because I'm going to feed him more Bavarian land. Bohemia accepts Czech and Saxon, which is good because I can feed him some more Saxon. Where's all the Saxon land? It is here. Oh, wow, that's a huge culture group. Oh, maybe I should keep Bohemia around a little bit and I can feed him this shit. Yeah, why not? Whereas Taco Land, I can just feed him these 4 and then move on. Yeah, sounds like a plan. It's almost as if I planned it that way. Utrecht has converted. Fantastic. These guys need cathedrals. Konya and stuff. So yeah, let's build some cathedrals. Oh shit. I'm too broke. I spent all of my money on other shit. Oh, there we go. It's like 300 ducats. Yeah, 309 ducats. Not that bad. But yeah, it's a lot easier to convert stuff once you build cathedrals. And they're, 300 ducats is cheap when you have... What's our monthly income? 198 ducats. And that's while we're fully paying our army and navy. We got some good income. Rebel factions. Catalonian separatists. Montenegro separatists. And reformed zealots. If you wish to go revolutionary, here's a guide. Oh, goody. Revolutionary guide. Becoming revolutionary or tricking your peasantry into overthrowing your own government for fun and profit. Being the target of revolution in EU4 comes with a heap of benefits. Your army will be stronger than any other, and you get access to the best casus belli in the game. This guide doesn't help you get any achievements, but it helps have fun. The process of intentionally becoming a revolutionary might be a bit convoluted, but I will lead you through it. Requirements. There are a few requirements before you can even think about becoming revolutionary. You must be Western tech. Your capital must be in Europe. The game has to be at least 1750. You have to be prepared to face a lot of inflation and a long period of peace. I'm not big on peace. Note that France has a separate disaster event for this revolution. This guide does not cover France. Okay. Becoming unstable. When you have entered 1750 and your Western tech, you can begin the revolutionary trick. First of all, you have to get stability below 0. For example, you can declare a no-casus-belli war against a Native American tribe just for the stability hit. Lose stability, gain aggressive expansion, and some war exhaustion. Okay. At the turn of the month, the revolution disaster will have opened, but it's not ticking yet. Get the ball rolling. There are a few ways to get revolutionary disaster ticking. +2 from being bankrupt. +1 for having more than 5 war exhaustion. +1 for having negative prestige. +1 for having more than 25 loans. Plus 0.5 from having between 10 and 25 loans. The most surefire way to get there is by having a lot of loans. I hope you're ready for inflation. Note, you should probably return to 0 stability before taking these loans, as you will have to pay a lot more interest if you have negative stability. Okay, so tank your stability to -1. That unlocks the revolutionary disaster, I guess they call it. Yeah, it's a disaster. It unlocks the revolutionary disaster once you're at -1 stability. And then you bump your stability back up to 0 and start taking loans. Got it. Take loans until you have 25 of them. You can see how many you have after going to the repay loan menu. This second part is optional. If you have a lot of prestige, you may not want to lose all of it. If you don't mind being a bit unprestigious, there's a simple method to becoming just that. Release a vassal if you don't have any already, and sell provinces that are your cores to your vassal. For every core that you sell to your vassal, you lose 10 prestige. Be careful of liberty desire. Yeah. Okay, so sell cores to your vassal until you lose your prestige, and then you can just re-annex the land. That's fine. Waiting. Now all you have to do is wait a while for the disaster to tick. I would suggest not entering any wars, since you will need to be at peace for step 4. I would also suggest saving up a bunch of administrative points. You'll need at least 200, and any extra points can be used to boost stability when the revolution starts. Okay, revolution in the Commonwealth, decades of oppression, blah, blah, blah. Your immediate priority is to kill the rebel stack that just spawned. After you've done that, you should boost your stability. Doesn't say how high, it just says to boost your stability. Make sure you have 200 admin points to spare. You can also start paying back your loans. If you're lucky, you may even be able to repay all of them without an issue. In any events that pop up, you suggest choosing the option that does not give you any unrest. Sure, you'll lose some of your taxes, but that's fine. You are waiting for one of the 2 events that spawn revolutionary rebels. They are the serfdom and social reform events, okay? When they pop up, hover over the option and see where rebels will spawn. 6 in Vilno. If you have a fort in this province, stop maintenance on that fort and the garrison becomes empty. Now move your capital to that province. Oh, I see. So he's moving his capital to the province where the rebels will spawn before they spawn, and he's turning off the fort on that province before they spawn. Interesting. This is really gamey. Everything that's happening, this is a guide about going revolutionary, and it's really gamey. But, I mean, just to try out being revolutionary, I'm willing to do that. Because the garrison is empty, after a single siege tick, the rebels will control your capital. Now wait about 1 more month, and the revolution is here. Viva la Revolution. You are now the target of the revolution. Not only do you get an excellent government and the buff from being revolutionary target, you also get access to the best casus belli in the game. It's called Spread the Revolution. Everything is part of the war goal, and everything is half price. Now you got me thinking. What are the downsides of being revolutionary? The biggest downside is your flag gets replaced by a standard tricolor. Ew. The other downside is that any monarchy who is at war with you gets the reaction-triggered modifier, which gives... Wow, anyone at war with you has -10 unrest, they get 10 yearly prestige, and stability is 10% cheaper. Wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. So tank your stability by declaring no CB wars on people halfway across the world. That way, because you get aggressive expansion for no CB wars. But if you get aggressive expansion halfway across the world, it doesn't fucking matter, right? If I get aggressive expansion in South America, who cares? Not a single fuck will be given if I get aggressive expansion in South America. So if I do that twice, that'll put me at -1 stability. That unlocks the revolution disaster. And then I take 25 loans that will progress the revolution. I could also sell some land to vassals, cored land to vassals, which will lower my prestige by 10 for each province. But I'd have to get down to negative prestige. I don't know if I want to go that far. And then wait for rebels to spawn, but don't click the button that spawns them. So I have to read every pop-up, watch where they're going to spawn, move my capital to that province, and that's why it's important to be at peace. You have to be at peace to move your capital. I get it. So you move your capitals to that province, destroy the fort, not destroy the fort, stop funding the fort. The rebels will spawn on an empty province with no fort, and after 1 month, they'll own the province, and then there you go. Instantly, you're revolutionary. That's a really good guide. It's super gamey, and that's a really good guide. Sorry about that. That was, what, 6 minutes of me just reading a guide. But it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, interesting. And we could probably do that really quickly. Let me slurp my coffee. And if you want to find the guide yourself, it is in Steam Community, file details number 471022685. It's called Becoming Revolutionary or Tricking Your Peasantry into Overflowing Your Own Government for Fun and Profit by someone named AV space NIXX. Because I won't remember to link it in the description, but you can find it. Anyway, we're fabricating on Bavaria. We're going to fabricate on 4 provinces and then declare war. He has no allies, and our truce is up in 2 years, so we're good to go. And then I guess after that war is when we can go revolutionary. Sounds good to me. Heidelberg. Yep. Look at this. Nobody has any allies anymore. Lorraine has no allies. Cologne has no allies. Bavaria. Nobody has any fucking allies. It's creepy. Oh, my vassal has a claim. My vassal has a claim, and my vassal has a claim. All right. Well, we can go get you. We can go get you your claim. Come on back real quick. Oh, he insulted us too. Whatever. Go get him, vassal. I mean, I'm annexing him. I might as well give him whatever his claims are. He must have got that through an event, because he doesn't have the right... He has a passive leader. His passive leader will not fabricate claims on their own. But he got a claim there, probably through an event. So you go ahead and do that. I'm not going to bother. I'll go back to fabricating. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Welcome to 1757, everyone. There are a whopping 53 years left? No, 63 years left in the game. Not very much, huh? Attack a country that you... Well, you get -5 stab hit. You mean attack a truced country? Annex vassals first so they don't kill your rebels. That's true, but I mean the rebels are going to be pretty quick to siege the capital. With the guide's suggestions, you even if oh shit, we're at max points. Even if you have a fort there, I'm just going to tech up. Even if you have a fort there, oh, new units, nice. Square or impulse? Impulse. And new cav is where? The last cav we'll get in the game. Well, it looks like the best option here is 6 shock, so we're going for the lancers. Yeah, according to the guide, even if the rebels spawn in a province that has a fort, you just turn off maintenance on the fort and you're good to go. Move your capital there before they spawn. And it takes just 1 tick for them to succeed. Then you don't have to worry about your vassals, you know, being a problem. But you do have to be at peace for it to work. Now that's a problem, because if you declare, let's say we declare war on Native Americans, right? How am I supposed, oh, well, yeah, there's some down here. How am I supposed to get peace with them if I don't walk over there? Well, I guess what I can do is Britain will call in British Mexico, and British Mexico can go full siege them for me. That works. That works. That works a lot. Yeah, I can declare on Slaponic and Wichita. or something like that. And British Mexico can siege all of it for me. Yep. Yay, Syria has converted. Next, Antwerpen. We're making short work of converting Europe. Mexico broke their alliance with Brazil? Darn, the horror. It may take a long time for the disaster to fire. That's true, that's true. You're absolutely right. So why don't I just declare the no-CB wars as soon as this war's over? That's a good point. Get our stability down. Cathedrals done in Konya. Let's keep on building cathedrals over here. Any place that's the wrong religion. Have a cathedral. Oh. Oh, it's already building something. Never mind. And we're broke. Yeah, get those cathedrals in so we'll be able to convert them a lot easier. Well, a lot faster. You know, we are almost done with the Reformed nations. There's not a whole lot of Reformed religion left. Look at that. Reformed used to be huge, and we've removed almost all of it. Brandenburg is the last holdout, really. Okay, all of our cores on Austria are in, except for the one that we didn't have a claim on, Matamatos. Matamatos! Matamatos! Alright, couple more cathedrals and we're good to go. Oh, you already have one. You already have one. Looks like we may have already built them all. Oh, over here too. Oh, we're broke. Whoops. Always broke. Never lucky. Rubber ducky. Yeah, I've never been a revolutionary nation, so this is going to be interesting. I hope it all goes smoothly, right? But we'll see. Fabricate on Württemberg. National decline, again. Well, we're still going for Diplo ideas, right? Yeah, we have 2 more Diplo ideas. So just keep... Well... What do we want our last idea to be? What do we want our last idea group to be? Remember, we can always cancel one of these later on if we don't want them anymore. But yeah, our last idea group. Shit, I don't even know. Maybe defensive or aristocratic. Well, defensive gives bonus to your entire army. It's really good. Well, so does quantity. I mean, quantity, just having more troops is amazing. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just do trade. Don't worry about it. Okay, all of our cores are done, so we're at 0 OE, ready to take some land. Quantities policy is awesome. What is quantities policy that you're talking about? What's the name? Jazzcons? Jazzcons? What policy are you talking about? Quantity. Goods produced, land force limit, diplomatic reputation, merc cost, available mercs. Fort maintenance, garrison size, colonist +1, global settler increase, galley cost, galley combat ability, manpower recovery speed, land maintenance modifier. That's pretty nice. Army tradition, leader shock. That's pretty nice. Nationalist manpower, land leader maneuver, attrition for enemies, national garrison growth, morale of armies. Ooh, morale of armies. Whoa. That's pretty good. I don't have religious, though, so I can't do the morale of armies. I do like the army tradition from plus humanist, and I do like the manpower recovery speed plus 10 and land maintenance. Although the maintenance isn't a big deal. Interesting. Those are pretty good. What does defensive have? Stability cost, whatever. Unrest, fort defense. Autonomy change is nice. We don't have espionage, though. Let's see, land attrition. Oh, land attrition minus 25. And plus 5% recover morale. That's really strong. That's really strong. Wow. Shipbuilding time, morale of navies, whatever. Hostile core creation cost, don't care. Diplomatic relations plus 1. Interesting. Trade steering. Fort maintenance. Cost of reducing war exhaustion, it's useless. Regiment cost. National unrest. The plus 1 relation is very strong there. I didn't even know there was a plus 1 relation from defensive. But there is. Anyway, the sieges are still going. 30% on our next fabrication on Bavaria. It's too bad I can't tell my vassal to go fabricate on these, because I would love to tell him to fabricate on this shit. Diplomatic, you think they're pretty good? I mean, I know it's good. But towards the end game, is it any good? I mean, you get an extra diplomat, more relations, cost reducing war exhaustion is pointless, improve relations, reputation is good for annexing people, province war score cost, you can take more land, but you still get tons of overextension, so it doesn't really help you. Cheaper tech doesn't help us. Lowered impact on diplo relations doesn't really help us. Let's see, spy offense, reputation, legitimacy, diplomats. Diplomats plus 1, that's, there you go, diplomats plus 1, I love it. So you get 2 extra diplomats here. Reputation. Missionary strength. Nah. Improved relations. Nah. Better relations over time. Accepted culture threshold. -10. That's strong. Global trade power. But we don't have expansion. Yeah, diplomatic looks like the best. Even though there's not much time left in the game, it still looks like the best. You can get a decent reserve achievement with quantity and being revolutionary target. What is a decent reserve achievement? Okay, done with our sieges. Let's just finish our claim and see if we can peace out here. And then try to go revolutionary. Wow, our land is so big. We have so much land. And we've done it all the hard way. All of this land, no unions, you know? No personal unions, just all war. All war. I'm proud of this Italy. This is a pretty good Italy for no unions, you know? Oh, there we go. Lose stability. Done. We're well on our way, folks. Oh yeah, you're right. There's an achievement for having really high development in a province, isn't there? Do you know how much development you need for that, Onion Master? 1 million manpower? Oh, I've had 1 million manpower tons of times. Pretty much every campaign I've had lately has had more than 1 million manpower. But you're saying they added an achievement for having more than 1 million manpower? Interesting. Alright, our dude is back. Let's peace out. So you're going to my vassal. And then I'll eat the other half. Bye, Cologne. Alright, Oldenburg is still annexing. He's halfway done. So now we just need to lose enough stability to go negative, right? Negative, yeah. So what can we do? Declare a random war over here. Britain's going to join. Okay. Oh, shit, I have a CB over here. Imperialism. Well, who do I not have a CB on? Oh, fuck. I didn't realize I have CBs on everyone, but I do. How am I supposed to get no CB wars, then? I have imperialism. Who do I not have a CB on? I have imperialism on everyone in the fucking world? Yeah, I've got imperialism. There is no CB option. There is no option for no CB. No, you can't select no CB. There's no option for that. Oh, it's down at the bottom. Oh, I see it. That's at the bottom. It's hiding at the bottom. Cool. Alright. Or we could just truce break. That's true. We could just truce break. -5. Because the thing is, if we no CB, it's -2, right? That'll put us at 0, but it won't put us negative. And our emperor is not going to die for a long time. So we need to lose 3 stability. We're currently going to be losing 2 if we declare this war. We're going to lose 2 if we declare this war. We need to lose 1 more stability. How do we lose 1 more stability? I guess I could marry someone and break the marriage. Let's see if we can marry someone and break the marriage. Like, I don't know, Russia. Nope. Pomerania? No. Wallachia? Okay, I can marry Wallachia and break the marriage. Let's do that. He won't mind. Then we'll declare our no CB. Because this is a really easy war to handle, right? Okay. Then we break our marriage. I guess in 62 days we break our marriage. Britain's going to go fight that war for me. Cathedrals are finishing. Cool. I know it's time to end the episode. I know. I just want to get this ball rolling on the revolution thing. Hold your horses. Jesus. Finish some more grain plantations. Because, you know, grain, that's a good plantation crop. This will sell for pennies on the world market. There we go. Lose stability. Done. Yay, -1 stability. Okay, so that unlocked this? Yes. Okay, so how does it happen? Just at the end of the month? How does this work? Austria rivaled Wallachia. That's how you know you've fallen a long way, Austria, when you have to rival Wallachia. You can't even rival Bavaria anymore. Go ahead and claim faults, yeah. So, how does this start? Like, just a pop-up or something? There we go. Okay. So it's unlocked. It has unlocked. We also unlocked Aspiration for Liberty. It has unlocked. So we're currently at 0 progress. And now we can get our stability back up because it's been unlocked. Okay, it's still unlocked. Okay, and we can take out some loans. 25 loans. Oh god, these are going to be some monstrous loans. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's a lot of loans. That's a lot of loans. We're going to stop funding our army now, because that's going to give us some money. And then, yeah. Why don't we end the episode now? And we can keep track of all this stuff. There we go. We have at least 25 loans. So we're getting +1 per month from 25 loans. So it's going to take 100 months. It's going to take 100 months to get this thing to trigger. 100 months is what? 8 years? Something like that. Anyway, come back next time where we will peace out of this random bullshit war. And we'll try to get revolutionary. Cool? I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Yeah, 200 ducats interest every month. That's a lot. Bye-bye, everyone.